What's up?
Oh, I'm just compiling all the top sports scores, news, and odds so I can make the very best bets.
Me too. BetOnline.ag.
Join today and receive your 50% welcome bonus at betonline.ag.
In a night that was overwhelmingly positive for the New England Patriots, one damper on the night was a Marcus Cannon injury. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Alex Barth and Evan Lazar. Guys, in the fourth quarter, we saw Cannon go down in a serious amount of pain, kind of clutching at his left arm. It was later announced that he does have an undisclosed shoulder injury. The timetable on his return is not yet out there, but obviously immediate reactions to losing such an integral part of this team.
Yeah, we did see him walking out of the stadium in a sling, so no real news of how severe the injury is, but they obviously wanted to put him in a sling tonight, so we'll see what happens. I think the biggest thing about Marcus Cannon going down, let's first talk about him as a player because he's a really good one. He's one of the better right tackles in the league over the last couple of years. First of all, as a run blocker, him and Shaq Mason on the right side give the Patriots really two bulldozers over there. They're able to really move the ball any way they want to the right of the formation because of those two guys. That's a big thing. I think in pass protection, he's improved dramatically since early on in his career. His foot speed is not where his game is at, but he's a very big dude, tough to run through his chest. He has a really nice set to him, good balance, good hand strength. So all those things, he's a starting caliber right tackle. This is a very good player on the offensive line for the Patriots that will be missed.
Yeah.
And then you look at life without him now, and remember, the Patriots just rebuilt their entire backup offensive line the week before the season, and we talked all day. Depth, depth, depth. This Patriots team has so much of it. The one spot they don't is on the offensive line, specifically a tackle. So, there may be two guys this team really couldn't afford to lose tonight. Well, three guys this team really couldn't afford to lose tonight. The quarterback and then the tackles too, because that's where they're going to have a hit. You saw Joe Thuney shift to the outside, so now essentially you have two backups in with Thuney as the backup tackle and Illuminor as the backup guard. We'll see. The talk of the medical community on Twitter right now is AC joint. That's a scary term around here. Nick Foles is lost today for a considerable amount of time. Now, he's using his shoulder a little bit differently than Marcus Cannon, but if that is the case, the Patriots could potentially be in the market for starting right tackle.
Right, and consistently year after year, the Patriots' offensive line has been so good because of Dante Scarnecchia and obviously what Tom Brady demands of everyone. But Jermaine Illuminor did go in that fourth quarter when Marcus Cannon went down. Is he a guy who is a starting right tackle and can kind of fill that role for the season for the Patriots? Yeah,
I think it's interesting what Alex said, that they're going to actually displace two spots, it looks like, with Thuney kicking out to tackle, Illuminor playing guard. I don't know if that was just for tonight or if that's going to be their plan moving forward. I really like Illuminor. I broke him down when they traded for him last week. He's got great feet, really good tackle-type feet. He's got a really strong chest. You're not going to run through him. I think there are some technique things that Scarnecchia will have to kind of iron out. But this is a guy that, going back to his days at Texas A&M, has a ton of potential. A lot of people in the O-line community think that he's one of the more underrated kind of just traits guys on the offensive line. You get a guy like that with Dante Scarnecchia, and things could go good for him very quickly, I think, here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Then there's also the question of, you're bringing in Antonio Brown. What does that do with the cap space? And do you have the option of bringing in another guy, or is this what you're working with? Bill Belichick said after the game they only had two tackles available as Corey Cunningham was inactive tonight. So do they view Corey Cunningham as that long-term replacement guy if they have to go there? Is it Illuminor? Is it Thuney? Do they feel like they have to go out and get somebody else? And then they're already going to juggle, and we don't know what it is, but they're going to juggle a lot to get Antonio Brown on this roster. How much more does that kind of upset what they're doing right now if they have to go out and get another tackle? Yeah,
the good news is I do think Illuminor is a starting caliber offensive lineman. It's just the shuffling, I think, is really what the big thing is.
Well, this is where, too, we have to talk about Dante Scarnecchia.
Yeah,
because
he's a maestro.
Yeah. He is kind of what makes the situation potentially bearable for the Patriots. And, they're lucky that they have what looks like a couple easy games the next couple weeks. 3 in a row in the division between Buffalo, Miami, and the Jets. I know I got that out of order, but the point being, they'll have some time to tinker here.
Yeah.
And this Fox Report is brought to you by our exclusive sports betting partners at betonline.ag. Head to their website, enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your 50% welcome bonus. For all the rest of our Patriots content, head to our website at clnsmedia.com and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.